Hi everyone, welcome back to the Ultimate Gardening channel. My name is Emmanuel Arce, well known to be the Ultimate Gardener. In today's exciting sprouting video, we'll be discussing about how to plant kiwis and how to care for them as a general. I know I made a video already on all about growing kiwis. That was me planting up my kiwi in a bigger size container and talking to you guys about how to care for it, blah, 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 blah. But today's the real deal. We're actually planting it out in the ground and I want to give you guys an update on how it's looking so far. We're going to talk about how they like their soil, water requirements, acidity, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into about what you guys should have and the basics you need to learn on how to plant kiwis. So Ultimate Gardeners, here I have the kiwi today. So it is so big from what I started it off as. It's starting to bulge out new growth and I just can't wait to see how it ends up growing in this specific area. So a few things you need to learn before actually planting your kiwi is number one, if you live in zones 8 and below, you can give your kiwi 6 to 7 plus hours of direct sunlight, which is full sun. Here in zones 9 and above, we have to tend to adjust those requirements a little bit because like the sun is way more treacherous here. It can burn off the leaves very easily because these leaves are very delicate. So we have to adjust it to 5 to 6 plus hours of direct sunlight daily. Number two, you have to have some type of sturdy structure in place because once kiwis start maturing and start growing on in their days, they tend to get top heavy when it's productive season. So you want to be able to have a structure in which they'll be able to go to their max productivity. Number three, they do require well draining and a slightly acidic soil. So here it's perfect for them. My soil tends to be a little bit acidic on the acidic side, which is great. We have the structure, we have well draining soil here. It has the 5 to 6 plus hours of direct sunlight it needs to survive. So we are good to go. I don't have any particular fertilizer I would like to give it at the moment, but later on in future you could use a liquid fertilizer, which you could be using the Vermisterra Earthworm Casting Tea, which is a great liquid soluble fertilizer when it comes to fruits in general. So now let's go ahead and get right into planting. Also, one thing before we actually start the planting, when you buy your kiwis, you have to have a female and a male because if one of them is missing, you won't have kiwis because either you only have a female or you only have a male. You need both sides in order to get kiwis, so keep that in mind. So now let's jump right into planting. So Ultimate Gardeners, the kiwi has been planted and I do want to note something that you might have figured out in the video. So when I planted the kiwis, you might have noticed I planted them very far apart. That was not intentionally, that was not on purpose. When I was digging the hole close enough to the fence as I possibly could, I did notice there was a PVC pipe going from the house down in my garden, which I can't break that or move that, so I decided to go a bit more farther away. The vines were long enough to reach the fence, so I was able to train some of the vines up the fence already, which is good and that is totally fine. Just when you're planting the kiwis, I would recommend planting them a bit more closer towards the fence. So Ultimate Gardeners, I want to talk to you guys about fertilizing. When it comes to fertilizing a kiwi, I did not fertilize it yet. They do not like to be constantly feed, which is great, so that's low maintenance on its part. But one thing is that if you want to feed it, you want to go on the organic side of things. When it comes to fruits, I try to stress out to use organic matter such as compost, earthworm castings, food scraps and such not, because it's best for fruiting plants. So when it comes to kiwis, you could use earthworm castings or earthworm casting tea. Either or is better, but try to go organically as you can because that's what's best when it comes to fruits. If you use earthworm castings through the liquid form, you could go ahead and fertilize them monthly. If not, you could go ahead and just with the granule, you can fertilize them one time every 4 months. It's just the liquid fertilizer you have to apply a bit more often because it's a diluted solution. So yeah, unless you want to use the Vitality, which is a big more impacting, and if you use a powerful one like that one, you could fertilize one time every 2 months. That's gonna be it for this exciting spreading video, you guys. I can't wait to give you guys updates on this kiwi. Leave me any comments down below on what you thought on this video, also any other video suggestion you would like me to make, because I would gladly make them. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and never forget to grow big, ultimate gardeners. Bye guys.